Hey everybody, it's Mara and it's Sharing Wellness Promoting Health Wednesday, and tonight I'm going to talk about healthy habits. I've talked about healthy habits a lot, but Stephen Horn did a presentation that I'm going to share with you on everyday habits for a healthy life. So there's a lot of things that we do and we take for granted. You know, we never really think about our health. We just kind of take it for granted. We feel good, no problems, nothing to worry about. Most of us tend to ignore small early morning signs like aches and pains, headaches, indigestion, fatigue. And although a lot of people find these things common, they're not really normal. So I think each and every one of us really wants to live a healthy life and have a high level of wellness where we're symptom-free, we're full of energy, we feel good. And I know for me, when I had my accident, you never think it's going to happen to you. Yeah, your diabetes is under control, your blood pressure is under control, but what are you doing every day to build your health? So if we start developing healthy habits today, we may get rid of some of our symptoms, some of our ailments, and develop a higher level of wellness for ourselves to live a higher quality of life. And when we look at our life and our daily routine, our lives run on habits. The way we think, the way we behave, these habits become automatic. You get up in the morning, you have a glass of water, or you make coffee, you go for a run, you don't exercise, you do this. But all these things become habits and they become automatic. And the only way to create new habits is to continually do them until they become automatic. So part of our health is really dependent on our daily habits. Ask anybody who's a recovering alcoholic or who quit smoking. When they used to pick up the phone, they lit a cigarette. When they got in the car, they lit a cigarette. When they woke up in the morning, they lit a cigarette. All these things were automatic. A lot of people are like that with the foods that they eat. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's snack time, and I always have a piece of cake or a cookie or a candy bar. So the way we think about our body and our health, our diet, how much exercise we get, our sleep, this is nothing new. I've shared this with you before, all affects our health. And I think at some point we need to ask ourselves if the habits we've created are working for us or working against us. So many of these habits we didn't create consciously, they just occurred through our parents, our upbringing, our schooling. We absorb them from our families, our friends, situations, society. So if we want to create habits, we have to choose to create them, and then we have to be aware of doing them. Because too many of us think that we're just going to wake up and we're going to get healthy. There's this quick fix diet or this supplement that's going to, change what's going on, and that's really not going to happen. We need to consciously make an effort to create change. So there's a lot of things that you can do, and I've shared them with you before, to improve your own health. And you can do these things every day, and you can focus on one of them at a time to create consistency and habits. And the only reason they seem hard at first is merely because you're not used to doing them. So just pick a habit and start doing it. Most habits can be created within 2 to 4 weeks. A really hard habit like smoking, quitting smoking after 20 years is going to take, maybe 6 months to a year to not feel like you have to reach for something. But the more you do it, the easier it's going to become. Because when you repeat something, it becomes a habit, and then you could gain a lot of benefit from it. So your first habit is you got to think about programming your mind for health. So you got to take a new mindset. We're not just functioning, we're not just feeling good, we're not just doing the same old thing. Start thinking healthy. Okay? So believe that you can get better. If you're sick, believe you can improve how you feel. If you're not sick, don't tell yourself you're sick. Always focus on health. Not about what's wrong with you, not about this. Focus on building better health. So Think about your body and how you feel. Make a list of your aches and your pains or your conditions. And then ask yourself, I could be healthier. So stop telling yourself you're sick. Stop telling yourself you're getting old and this is just a part of aging. Don't keep saying I don't have enough energy. Okay? Start thinking that you're healthy, that your body's strong, that you have a lot of energy, and each day with new habits you're going to get healthier. Okay? Because that's going to build a better mental image for health. The other thing you can do is start walking or do some other physical activity for 30 minutes a day, 3 to 5 times a week. Exercise has many benefits. It improves your circulation, it tones your muscles, it strengthens your immune system. It can help you maintain or lose weight. It can help you with stress, clearing your mind, improving your mood. So there's no downside to exercise. So decide what you want to do. Take a walk. Commit to walking 2-3 times a week, or riding a bike, or running, or swimming at the local pool. Get a rebounder. Join a team sport. But whatever you do, make it something that you enjoy and you find fun, and then it's going to be easier to stick with. Okay? The other thing that you can do is get an adequate amount of sleep, and we've talked about this many times, because sleep is when our body, builds and repairs itself. It also strengthens our immune system, it reduces our stress, it improves our mood, it lowers our risks of accidents because we're not tired and we're not foggy. It helps our body clean itself out and do repairs. It actually reduces your risk of obesity, heart disease, and depression. It helps your body heal better from injuries and other diseases, and you perform better at work. So sleep is a pattern. So create a sleep pattern. We've talked about it before. Turn your electronics off 30 minutes before bedtime. Make sure your room's dark. Make sure it's quiet. Make sure that you go to bed at a time where you can sleep 7 to 9 hours before you need to get up. Some people who light bothers get a sleep mask. Avoid drinking caffeine and sugary foods or stimulating foods. After caffeine, I say at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and other foods, cut off eating, 6:30 at night. Sometimes people find magnesium or melatonin beneficial for sleep. The next habit you can do is focus on drinking more water, because water can help actually relieve pain, including headaches and joint pain. It can again improve your mood, aid your digestion, keep things moving through the body, help with allergies, help with weight loss, reduce high blood pressure because of excess salt in your body, help with memory, and promotes energy. So add more water. So when you get up in the morning, the first thing I do is I drink a glass of water, because I haven't had anything to drink all night long because I've been sleeping. And I always try to drink a glass of water 15 to 20 minutes before lunch and before dinner, and about an hour before I go to bed, and there's 4 glasses of water a day. If you don't like the taste of water, add some fresh lemon or lime to it, a couple slices of cucumber, throw in some berries or strawberries. Maybe you want to put a pinch of red salt or something in it to give it some flavor. But as you're adding water, you're going to be decreasing the other things that you're drinking, like sodas and coffee and sugary drinks. The other thing is start adding some fruits and vegetables every day. Don't focus on changing your whole diet all at once. Just add fruits and vegetables. Say, okay, for my afternoon snack, instead of a bag of chips or a candy bar, I'm going to have a piece of fruit. I'm going to have some cut up broccoli or cauliflower or carrots or celery. At lunch, I'm going to have maybe a sandwich and add a salad instead of chips or something else. So just start including fruit and vegetables throughout your day, at each meal and for snacks. Okay? Many experts believe that if we ate the colors of the rainbow, by half cup servings a day, we would reduce our risk for diseases. And it's not really difficult when you're thinking of just adding little things here and there. So eat an apple, orange, banana, or a cup of berries for breakfast. That's 2 servings. Eat some carrot or celery sticks or a salad at the start of lunch. Add a cup of vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, zucchini, or squash on your dinner plate. And eat your veggies first because they're easier to digest and you'll fill up quicker eating less of the other stuff. So when you eat lots of fruits and vegetables, you have less room for other foods, less healthy foods. You train your body to like and crave these natural foods. I know that I crave them. If I don't eat vegetables or fruit, I really crave them. It influences your gut flora because the good bacteria like to eat plants, fibers, and fermented foods. You'll actually maybe have noticed you'll be getting fewer food cravings. Your body gets more nutrients and you'll start enjoying healthier foods. The other thing you can do is just eat a little less. At every meal, just eat a little less. You know, we're not going to starve if we don't eat the whole plate. So people that actually reduce their calories have improved general health. So eating less helps us maintain our weight, reduces free radical damage, gives us more energy. So train yourself to eat less and chew better. So when you're eating, slow down. Don't try to eat while you're driving the car, you're on the phone, or you're multitasking. Focus on eating, chewing, and enjoying your meal. You know, maybe put your fork down in between bites. Focus on chewing your food. Think about the flavor and the texture of the food that you're eating. And when you don't feel hungry, stop. Don't wait till you feel really full to stop eating. When you don't feel hungry anymore, you've had enough, stop eating. And these things are going to help you eat less and probably maybe shed a few pounds if that's what you need to do. And the other thing is, if you don't take basic everyday supplements like a vitamin and mineral with some essential fatty acids or some antioxidants, you may want to consider adding those. Many of our food doesn't have the nutrients that it once had. And our body needs certain nutrients, and we don't know if the foods we're eating have all those nutrients. So I always take a multivitamin and mineral and essential fatty acid every day. Most trace minerals that we need aren't actually can be found in supplements along with omega-3 fatty acids, which help the body with inflammation, protect our brain, our heart, and our nerves, and promote a healthy cardiovascular system, and also help our endocannabinoid system. The other thing is you need to keep your colon rolling, as one of my instructors at naturopathy school told me. So your bowel health should be staying regular. So how is your bowel health? How is your transit time? So how long? They say we should eat, process, digest, and eliminate within 24 hours. So we don't want things staying in our body too long because then they're sitting in there as kind of waste, which can cause some irritation and inflammation, reduce energy, and those things. So you want to make sure that you're keeping things moving. So fiber can help with lots of water. Okay? So if you're not sure what your colon transit time is, maybe you want to eat some beets or some sesame seeds or something, 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and notice when you have a reddish color to your stool or see the seeds in your stool. Life is busy, and we have a lot of things that we prioritize in our life, and adopting these simple habits every day can really make and improve your overall health. And focusing on creating health should be one of your top priorities. And you choose what you have time for. So make yourself a priority. I mean, when your oil needs changed in your car, you make an appointment and you do it. When you need to rest, you need to take time to rest. You need to take time to eat the food that gives your body the nutrition that it needs. You need to take time to hydrate your body and drink water. You need to move your body so it stays flexible and agile. You need to make sure you sleep so your body has the time it needs to repair and cleanse. So I know we're all busy. I'm busy too, but take the time you need to build your health, because you may feel okay today, like I did when I was 32 and I had that accident, and then I woke up 4 weeks later on a cane running wheelchairs, and it took me 11 years to rebuild my health. Maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention to the pizza and fast food I was eating and not sleeping and burning myself out and working a high stress job, because all those things contributed to the reaction my body had for that injury. Nobody will say that set in stone, but I will. I personally believe that that impacted my health. And the healthier you are, the better your chances of recovery are, regardless of what's wrong with you. And even if you're facing obesity or heart disease or diabetes or a chronic pain condition, you can always improve your overall health by making these simple changes of focusing on health, making the conscious decision to focus on health. Okay? Making sure that you take time to exercise, you take time to sleep, you drink more water, you add more fruits and vegetables to your day, you enjoy eating and be mindful when you're eating. Focus on the task of eating, the chewing, the texture, the flavor of the foods. Okay? Focusing on eating less, not waiting till you feel really, really full to eat. And add some basic supplements to your day and make sure your bowels are working properly. And these things are really going to help you to feel better. And then when you feel better and you're healthier, your body's more prepared to handle the things that it comes in contact with. So I hope that makes sense. I really kind of like Stephen's interpretation of it. It's very similar to my Healthy Habits. And you can take the Healthy Habits Challenge of mine. It is for free, and it's a 13-week email program that guides you through creating these habits with tips and tricks and recipes and links to additional information. So thanks, and I'll see y'all next week. Focus on health.